Going on, guys? All right, let's get right into it. Got the verse for the evening. It's coming out of First John 4:18. I wanted to talk about
Well, let's
this.
build
Just
some
keeping,
rockets. Compton Rangers need some
got
rockets.
the computer going. Just keeping current with what I was talking about last time with what's going on in the world and how we can get distracted and how um, there's a lot of things that can grab at our attention to invoke emotional responses. So I wanted to give you guys a verse tonight, but just kind of caveating what I just said. Those emotional responses can be everything from anxiety. You can become almost depressed, right? You can push down some feelings that you have and emotions that you have, and ultimately, it can control uh, your outward perspective on life and things around you in that are going on in life. Um, and then also it can invoke things like anger. It can invoke things like uh, sadness, right? Just overall sadness, and then frustration. But I wanted to talk to you guys about fear, and I'm coming out of First John 4:18, and then 19, 20 through 21, probably too. But I'm actually going to start at verse 17. So I'm just going to say First John 4:17 through 21. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as He is, so we are in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us. We love him because he first loved us. Yeah, everything that God puts in place is a cycle, just keeps going. It fuels and energizes itself. Uh, it's perpetual. We love him because he first loved us, and he is always going to continue to love us. So thank you for just joining. The person that just joined, we are in First John, chapter 4, verse 17. I just hit verse 19, so we're going all the way to verse 21. We're speaking on fear, right? So we love him because he first loved us. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? So I'm going to repeat that verse again. So here it goes. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God for he hath not seen? Oh man. So right now I'm going to give you guys who just joined the main verse, which is 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. So I'm tying in everything to what I said my last session, which a lot of things that go on invoke different emotions and reactions throughout this throughout the course of the last, I'm going to say, the last 5 years. uh, our our life, our livelihoods, everything, our whole social dynamic has been disrupted, and so we are on a emotional roller coaster. We have been on an emotional roller coaster, and a lot of things, the least little thing can make you go up and down, whether it invokes the reaction of sadness, frustration. Some people are acting out with anger. Some people are acting out with anxiety, right? Now it's just ramped them up so much to where there's anticipation on anything being negative, right? So that's driving that anxiety. And then depression, where you're pushing down those feelings and you're repressing them to the point to where your outward perspective and your whole outlook on life is gone down. You're no longer yourself. So, and then this last one is First John chapter 4, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also. So that perfect love casts out all fear. If you love God, you love your brother also. So that's a big one for us right now, to be able to love that person next to us, right? That thinks differently than us. We know those are triggers for us. Somebody just thinking differently than us. Right now, we're so on edge with everything that's happened. If somebody thinks different than us, I'm sorry, triggered, right? Or if we can't get the desired outcome that we want, depressed, right? I am being repressed. I have to depress all of these emotions and these things because I have to continue in misery. I'm not getting my desired outcome, right? And all of this is stemming from outward influences controlling what's inside of us. When is it really inside of us? What's inside of you? What's inside of you should be what's controlling you, right? And if we have Jesus in our hearts, we know that ultimately he's going to be our center, and our focus is on him, and he's going to control those movements. He's going to control those thoughts, right? I got another verse I'm going to look up for you guys. It's going to tie right into this. Thank you for bearing with me. My tech support is a little bit
to launch it to the bad guys.
Thank you for
So I
bearing
studied
with me. It is. Philippians 4:8. I should have known it. It's right under my skin. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. That's what you think on. This is what our thoughts go on, right? Not what just dropped down or what's breaking news or what's trending or any of that. I'm going to tell you what we think on. Finally, brother, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue, think on these things. That's what we think on. Let's stay centered, guys. Our rock is Jesus Christ, the rock of ages, the stone that the builder rejected, that became the chief headstone. That's who our center is, and that's who we think on. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, the thumbs up. Let's keep it going. Like, subscribe. Let's make this as big as we possibly can, so we can get this message of the good news out to as many people as we can. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.